Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, we've got some pretty exciting news to go over. Recently it's been revealed by Universal Studios that actors Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard have returned to film scenes for the upcoming Jurassic World ride that's going to be opening up at Universal Studios Hollywood this summer. In the past, it had been alluded to that Wong was for sure going to make his way back into Jurassic World through an interesting Instagram post. But now it looks like he will most certainly be joined by Owen Grady and Claire Dearing as well. This information also comes with a brief list of some of the dinosaurs that we're going to be able to see during the ride, which includes herbivores like the Parasaurolophus and Stegosaurus, as well as carnivorous animals such as the Velociraptor and, believe it or not, Dilophosaurus. Now, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard's return will of course more than likely be scenes that were filmed ahead of time for the ride. They did a similar thing for the Jurassic Park ride with Richard Attenborough reprising his role as John Hammond, but that was merely for the Q videos that you could watch while you stood in line. Jurassic World The Ride seems to be using Grady and Dearing's likeness for an actual engaging story that's supposed to take place during the experience. I call it an experience because the press release that they just gave frames it in a way that's pretty impressive to say the least. Apparently there's going to be different technology used inside of the ride that changes depending on the time of day or inclement weather that you may encounter during your trip to the theme park. So if you go to the ride during the day, it's going to play out slightly different to when you go at night and vice versa. I'm guessing that Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Wong will appear through various large screens that we're going to be able to see during the ride. These screens are already known to show up at the beginning of the experience once park guests encounter the giant Mosasaurus, which Universal has written quite a lot about in this latest information dump. In their statement, they said the following: "For the first time, Jurassic World fans will have the chance to see this impressive creature and become immersed within her massive aquarium observatory." Appearing to span over 60 feet in length and tipping the scales at over 30,000 pounds through stunning state-of-the-art visual effects, the Mosasaurus is a sight to behold as she moves just inches away from guests throughout her glass enclosure filled with the equivalent of 3.5 million gallons of water. Industrial Light and Magic have come back to create the aquatic reptile in order to provide authenticity to the animal that we saw back in 2015. And apparently, the ride is even going to incorporate motion parallax that will help immerse people into shifting their perspectives while the prehistoric creature moves about the tank. As for Owen and Claire's involvement in the ride, I guess we can expect it to play out relatively the same way to what went down in the Jurassic World movie, which means that the leaked Tyrannosaurus vs Indominus fight that's going to take place towards the end of the ride could very well have them pop up in some capacity as well. At least that's what I think anyways. I don't really expect the ride to offer up some kind of brand new story that differs from the movie or contradicts it, but then again, that's exactly what the Jurassic Park ride did back in the 90s, so who knows. Now I'm going to try and make my way out to California eventually in order to ride the new ride and actually film it for you guys to check out on the channel. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be able to do this, but honestly, I think it would be cool to film both the Jurassic Park ride in Orlando as well as the Jurassic World ride in Hollywood and compare them with one another once the ride is complete. No promises, but that's what I think would make for some really cool Jurassic videos. But what about all of you guys? What are your thoughts and opinions on this news as well as the new Jurassic World ride? I know I'm pretty excited to see the Mosasaurus as well as an updated version of the Dilophosaurus. A new animatronic has got to spit at you. That's just something I don't think they could get rid of. Now whatever your own thoughts and opinions may be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. It really means the world to me that all of you continue to watch my videos, and I never want any of you to forget that. Now, I'd like to thank all of you for watching today's video, and hope you all enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like, and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. See you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.